Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be my top 10 favourite movies. Now, they are my favourite movies of all time, but this is just 10 of them, because if I went through the whole lot, we'd be here for an hour. So I thought I'd show you at least 10 of my favourite movies of all time. They're the movies that either got me into films, or they're ones that I just love to watch over and over and over again. Sorry I'm a bit out of breath. Just need to catch my breath. What am I looking at? Huh? What are you looking at? Cat Poppy's over there staring at me. Staring. Staring's rude. Look away. Look away. Go on. Look away. You gonna go out? So they're not in any particular order. So the first one, there is 3 Jim Carrey films in here because he is my favourite actor of all time. I love Jim Carrey. If you haven't watched any of his films, a good film to start off with is the one I'm starting off with, which is Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. This film is one of his bests, I think. One of his more best comedy films, if you get what I mean. Sorry, my voice is going groggy. But yeah, this is one of the films that got me into Jim Carrey, along with one of my other films that I'm going to show you later on. But if you want to get into Jim Carrey, or if you like Jim Carrey movies, the serious ones, and you want to see his comedy side, it's good to start with this one. This is one of his most iconic film roles. So the next film is a Zac Efron film. This film is a good chick flick, but it's also a good comedy as well. So if you like something to laugh at, or if you want a girly film to watch with your mum or your sister or your friends, something like that, film to go for, That Awkward Moment. Starring Zac Efron, Miles Teller, Imogen Potts and Michael B. Jordan. One of the best films I watched last year. Very, very good film, very light-hearted, very funny, one of Zac Efron's bests. I'll put a trailer for all the films down below, so that I'll put all the trailers down for the films below. So I'm going to throw in a cheesy one here. This is from 1970s, and this was actually the movie that got me into musicals, and that is Grease, starring John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. One of the most classic musicals you will ever see. I want to see it on Broadway. Don't know if that'll happen or not. Who knows? They make such a good pair. I love Sandy and Danny. I love all the songs in it. It's just the one I want from the very end. Or Grease Lightning. Yeah, I know it's cheesy, but this is one of my favourite films of all time. It's one that I have recently just gotten into, like literally this year, and I am obsessed with this film. It is just so good, it's funny, it's a classic, directed by Jim Henson, and it's just... And it stars one of the late great musical acts of all time, who passed away unfortunately, rest in peace, and that would be David Bowie in Labyrinth. I didn't want to watch this film at first, but it's thanks to my sister that I did, and I love the music, the costumes, the puppets. It's an amazing film, and if you haven't seen it, you have to at least watch this at least once, and if you don't like it, that's fine, but you have to at least watch this once. My favourite songs have to be Dance Magic Dance, As the World Falls Down, or As the Fall Down, I can't remember, and Within You. The staircase scene is just unbelievable. But literally, if you like Jim Henson, so if you like The Muppets, or if you like George Lucas, who directed Star Wars, or if you just like David Bowie, this is a film I recommend. Next one is Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. This is my one of 2 animated films, but this is my non-Disney film. This was my favourite film growing up. I loved it so much. It stars... I know that Brad Pitt's in it. I couldn't tell you who else is. But yeah, it is such a good animated film. It's from DreamWorks. It's one of their classic films. And it's just one that I grew up loving and I still love today. If you want to get into DreamWorks, you can watch Shrek, or you can watch Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. I might watch this tonight. I haven't watched this in a while. Yeah, this is one I'd recommend to anybody. I'm going to take a quick pause because I need to go stir my mints before they burn. Okay, so I'm back. This is my last top 5 movies now. You've already seen you've seen at least 5 of them already. And these, I think, are my absolute favourites out of this top 10, I think. Which is quite good, it's worked out very well. Apart from Labyrinth. Labyrinth should have been there, but I kind of put it in order of what I took out, so. My voice is going and I'm out of breath, one sec. Okay, so the next one is my favourite Christmas movie now. I put a Christmas movie in there because I thought it'd be a little bit different, put something a bit more seasonal in there. And this is a film that I love to watch every Christmas, 1st of December, 25th of December, just to watch overall. And this is one of the main reasons why I love Christmas, because then I can watch this film. Because for some reason I feel weird watching a Christmas film before Christmas, so like in July, like September or October time, or in February, March, I can't just watch it then. I have to watch it at Christmas because it just makes it more special. And this was my favourite film growing up, and it's another Jim Carrey, and that is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. If you want something funny to watch at Christmas, or if you just want something that's basically just something really Christmassy, something amazing. The effects on this are amazing, the makeup and the acting is just amazing. I would recommend this film for Christmas. In fact, I shall be watching this 1st of December when it comes around. This is one of the many reasons why I look forward to Christmas. Next is a Disney film. Now the reason why this one's my favourite is because it holds a very special memory to me, because I got this when it was my birthday, and it was my last holiday with my granddad before he passed away a few years later. So this is why it holds a special memory to me, and it's a film that I grew up loving, and it's just, I recommend it to anyone who loves Disney or anything like that, and that is Treasure Planet. Yeah, this is something that holds a very special memory to me, and it will always be one of my favourite Disney films, and it will always hold a special place in my heart. Next one is another film that got me into Jim Carrey. I think this one was the principal reason why I got into Jim Carrey. But this is one of his most iconic characters as well, along with Ace Ventura, and that is The Mask. And the fun fact about this is that this was Cameron Diaz's first ever role in a movie. And can I just say, it was just such an amazing performance. The film is overall funny, it's outrageous, it shows both Jim Carrey's like outrageous side and then his most like more normal side, if you get what I mean. With The Mask he was able to just outright go crazy and nuts, and it was just one of the many reasons why I love this film, is because this is one of his most perfect roles, I think. But yeah, this film I would recommend to anybody who loves Jim Carrey, or if anyone wants a funny film to watch, or they just want something that's outrageous, it's funny, it's like a laugh a minute, it's just, I can't get enough of this film. It's another film I grew up with, and yeah. Okay, so we're down to our last two. Now this one's a more recent film. In fact, it came out this year or last year if you're in America. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this film, but if you don't, Deadpool. I love Deadpool, seriously. When I saw it in the cinema, I laughed. The whole audience laughed. He's my kind of character. He's witty, he's energetic, he's like The Mask, but is one of his best movie roles. This has to be one of my favourite movies from this year, along with Suicide Squad. Cannot wait for Suicide Squad to come out on Blu-ray. But yeah, as soon as this came out on Blu-ray, I got it. I do have a review for this on my blog, which I'll put the link down below for. And yeah, this is just funny, and it's some of his funny moments is when he breaks the fourth wall, which in media terms is talks to the camera. And yeah, they didn't, I was kind of worried about that, like when they broke the fourth wall I was like, are they going to do too much of it, are they going to do too little? They did the right amount. So if you like superheroes, if you like something funny, Deadpool is definitely one to watch. This is a complete and utter classic. This is from the 80s. 80s movies are the best for me. I love them. There's Labyrinth, Dirty Dancing, Breakfast Club, Gremlins, Bill and Ted, and also Back to the Future. Back to the Future was just such an amazing film. I love it from start to finish. I love all the movies, but my favourite one has to be the first one. A complete and utter classic. I'd love to see this film in the cinema at some point, if it ever does a re-release, or if it does a special occasion where it puts it out on the cinema, something like that. But if you like Steven Spielberg, or if you like Michael J. Fox, or if you love to watch something from the 80s, this is definitely one to recommend. Some of the good scenes are actually set in the past, and it's just... I think if you want to watch this, get it on Blu-ray if you have a Blu-ray player, because then that means you get all the extra special features on there, the behind the scenes and everything. But yeah, Back to the Future was probably in my top 5 for my favourite movies of all time. I think this is one of the many reasons why I wanted to become a film director, because then I can create such amazing films as Back to the Future. So if you want to get into Michael J. Fox, just love classic films, this is the one I recommend. So they are my top 10, well, some of my top 10 favourite movies of all time. What's yours? What's your absolute favourite movie? What's your top 5? What's your top 10 if you can't pick just one? Leave a comment below, let me know. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want more, subscribe. If you want more videos like this, leave a comment below of what kind you want. If you want a top 10 comedy, top 10 action, top 10 Christmas, I'm up for anything to do with movies or music or books, something like that. I want to expand the channel a little bit more, and I hope to see you next time.